Welcome back to the Electrician's Tool Channel. Today I'm going to give y'all my first impression of the new Klein Tools ET600 insulation tester slash multimeter. I just received it today. I'm going to let you know, give you the pros and cons of it, let you know what I like and what I dislike about it. Just tell y'all about some of the features that's included with this meter, some of the accessories that come with it. In fact, you see everything you see before you right now is what comes with the meter. It's the case, these alligator clips, and these test leads right here. So without further ado, let me just tell y'all some of the things that some of the specifications on it. All right, this is the test voltages. It's from 125 volts to 1,000 volts DC. Insulation resistance, 400 mega ohms. It has a test lock feature right here. Live circuit detection. It also have AC DC voltage up to 1,000 volts. Resistance up to 4,000 ohms. True RMS. Audible continuity, has a backlight, auto ranging function, auto zero function, min-max value, auto power off, LCD display count up to 4,000 count, has a bar graph, over range indication, and it has a drop protection of 3.3 feet. And also, if it comes with it don't come with the accessory, but if some of you guys may have it, or if you want to purchase it, it has this magnetic strap that doesn't come with it, but you can order it, and the number for that would be 69417. That's for the magnetic strap and the hanger. Now, let me give you my first impression of this meter. Upon looking at it, it reminds me of, some of you may or may not be familiar with Mastech. I don't know if you ever heard of a Mastech, but there's a company out there that's been making multimeters and all kind of test instruments for a while now. I think is over in Japan, if I'm not mistaken. But it's spelled M-A-S-T-E-C-H, Mastech, and it reminds me of a Mastech multimeter. Also it reminds me of a multimeter kind of looks similar to UEI. Some of you may be familiar with UEI. They make a lot of test instruments for the HVAC industry, and it reminds me of one of their meters. Now, I do know a while back that when Fluke started making or putting out test instruments, if the clamp meters, if you put it side by side to the UEI meter, the UEI Phoenix meter, that was the model number Phoenix. It was the same meter. I think Klein just rebranded it. And the multimeters look just like Mastech. So I don't know if this is a newer version of one of those meters, UEI or Mastech, but it looks similar to that. They may have changed a few things up on it, but it looks just like that. Now it takes 6 AA batteries to power this meter on. Before I put the batteries inside of this meter, the meter felt kind of light. It felt kind of light. It felt kind of hollow. It didn't feel like a Fluke, because a Fluke. The reason why I'm going back to a Fluke, because without the batteries inside of a Fluke, the Fluke still have that weighty feel. This meter didn't have that. I put the batteries in. Now it feels kind of weighty. That's the extra weight from the batteries. But it's nice and tight. I gotta give it as nice and tight, nice and solid. I liked it with this little rubber molding is around it. It feels good. It doesn't feel cheap at all. As far as this rubber housing, protective housing, it doesn't feel cheap at all. And it looked like if you were to drop it, it looked like the LCD screen is kind of sunken in there, and this side right here protects it. Even this dial right here, everything's kind of sits back. So I think it'll withstand a fall without cracking the screen, without hitting the glass and also damaging this dial. Then it has this bell on it right here, a nice bell. If you needed it up, or you could just turn it, it won't move on you. I think that's really nice. Now, one of the cons are it don't have PI or DAR testing as far as the countdown. It doesn't have a countdown on it, but you can still do those tests with this here. You just have to watch the time yourself. Have your watch on or whatever. You can still do it. Lock this for and let it do the DAR test for a minute, or lock it and do the 10-minute PI test, polarization index test. Now, it has voltage, AC voltage, DC voltage, continuity, and ohms. Like I said, it starts from 125 volts DC all the way up to 1,000 volts DC, up to 4,000 mega ohms. It's true RMS. It feels like it's a pretty decent meter. It really do feel like a decent meter. Now these leads right here with the clips on it, I'm not too fond of these. Let me see. The leads itself don't feel. They're not really. They don't feel like top of the line, but they don't feel like the worst leads in the world either. But I don't care who make these. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. The way that's just sorted in there, barely sorted. I just don't like it. That's just me. Now, I can appreciate the fact that they try to make it safe by putting this on here, and I just don't like these kind of alligator clips. Put it like that, But I guess it'd be good if you testing cable. You can stick it from the front, put it on there, put it in there. If there was any kind of arc flash or anything, this would house it. So it can serve its purpose. I won't throw them away because you can use it for that. But if you were trying to clip onto a bus bar, that means you have to pull them out a little bit and clamp them on, and I guess push this up as far as you can, and that would also capture some of the arc flash, if any. So, but at least it's not the best in the world, but they're not bad. So they're okay. They're okay. Now these test leads right here by Klein also. Let me see. The probes are not interchangeable. They're all on together, but they do have this little protective shroud on the front of both probes, and that's always a plus. They feel cheap. Just feel cheap. But what can you say? The meter, what you expect? The meter don't cost that much. For the price of the meter. I think you're getting a good deal. You can always change out your leads if you do, if you want to. But these are not the best leads in the world at all. They feel like the ones you would get off of the average little. They're a little bit better than the ones you get off of like one of the $20 meters, but they're not the best in the world. So now this is also the bag that comes with it, and it's enough room, I guess, just to hold that. And if you like, I guess you could put all your leads in here, but it's going to be all, I don't like that. Or else you're going to have to stuff them on the side, on each side, and just carry it around. So, but other than that, this is a pretty nice bag. I wish it was a little bit bigger, but other than that, it's a pretty nice bag. Or even if this little pocket that they have right here was a little bit taller, where you can stuff your leads down and they won't be hanging all over. That would have been okay too. So the bag is not cheap at all. This is a real nice bag. Condora, I think that's the name of the material. Condora material. And it's a real nice bag. Real nice bag. So I'm going to, let me turn it on for a minute to show you guys how it looks. Let me get something here. So I'm gonna do a test and these are the voltages. I just want to see if it would put out, I'm gonna get another meter and see if it matches what it's putting out and what it says it's putting out as far as DC voltages. Let me get some BNC cables right quick. All right. Okay. All right, here we go. Okay, DC voltage. And we're going to start off at 125. And this is the voltage. The voltage that's putting out going to be right here. And we'll see if it matches what it reads on the ideal. Okay, I have it on set on 125. Let's give it a shot. Saying it's putting out 137, and on ideal it reads 138. That's good. Put it on 250. Let's it reads 274 here, and it says putting out 275.4 on the ideal. That's good. Let's do 547 on the Klein. It's put down 549 on the ideal. Let's try the 1,000. Now this is the thing. This meter only goes up to 1,000. It's ready for 1,000 volts. Anything over 1,000, it's not gonna read it. It's gonna go back to OL. So that's only saying that this may be putting out over 1,000 volts. So let's try the 1,000 volts and see what happened. Okay, yeah. So it's putting out 1,078 volts. It won't read it because it's going over 1,000. But so it's impedance is 9.99, and that's right because you only get a 10. Let me see. Impedance, yeah, 9.99. Yeah, that's right. So it's doing everything that it said it'll do as far as putting the test voltages. Move this out of the way. I'm pleased with it. I really am. I'm pleased with it. Other than not having the PI countdown or the DAR countdown, dielectric absorption ratio countdown, it's pretty decent to me. So if you're just looking for an insulation tester, real cheap, don't want to spend all the money, this may be for you. I mean, it will get the job done. It will get the job done. But I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. Let me just try to do a test voltage right quick and see if I have any of my. Ooh, let me see. Let me see something. Put a test voltage to it. Okay, this is connected to the mains. Let's see what it says. 121.3. They don't have hertz for me to try the hertz out, okay? But let me see what it do about min-max. That's the max, 122. Minimum is 121, okay. Okay, let's see the backlight. I don't know if you can see that. Tell you what, I'm gonna put it, this is the ideal backlight. So you just tell me which one you can read. It's a real nice backlight. It has the bluish backlight, kind of look like that backlight that's on Fluke 289. This has a white backlight right here. So I like the large numbers. I like the large numbers. You can see this have some pretty decent numbers also, but this have some real large numbers on it. So overall, I like it. I like it. So let me see what else. Let me try the continuity, and we'll see just how. I hear people. see how well it latches. Hold on a minute. Oh, I had it on hold. That's right. Hold. I don't know what's wrong, y'all. You see, I have it on continuity. Have the, let me see, I have the right leads in. No, I don't have the doggone right leads in. That's why. Operator's error. Operator's error. That's why you have to go back and troubleshoot. It wasn't a beginner's mistake. It was an operator's error. My error. But anyway, y'all, let me try it now and see what's going on. For y'all who this means something too, look how fast it latches. Kind of reminds you of the fluke, huh? And that's these little cheap test leads. So I think that's pretty decent. Okay, let me try to resist and put something on. Let me see. Tell you what I do. See the resistance of this. Put a 0 out. Okay, yeah, 0's out. See that? That's nice. That's nice. That's really nice. So overall, my first impressions is really nice. You know, for the price, I think you're getting a real good meter here. And if that's all you want to do, if you inside hooking up some, it could be outlets or whatever you're doing, and on some old wire, you just want to test it. You know, this would be a good meter to use, even if you're doing motors. This would be a good meter to use. I tell you what, y'all, it's an insulation tester, and I think it'll hold its own. Now I don't know, you know, as far as features, it may not hold its own against some of the other ones out there, but I think it'll hold its own. So I'm impressed with it. My first impression, I give it on a scale from 1 to, let's say 1 to 5. Man, I would give it, I haven't used it yet in the field, so, but just by me holding it in my hand and doing these little short tests with it on a scale from 1 to 5, I would give it, man, I would get an 8.5. Because I really think it'll hold its own. I really think it'll hold its own. I'm not going to open it up, but I want you guys to, let me see if I get my, let me see. I'm trying to, see what kind of fuse they have in it. That's the little cheap batteries that come with it. And all my, the ones I use for all of my instruments, I buy rechargeable batteries. And so I'm gonna get me some more of these. I have these 4, but all of my meters have rechargeable batteries because they don't explode. If you leave them there too long like these, you leave them there without using it, in a little while they may explode and damage the unit. But I always buy these. The only thing that would happen with this is probably a drain after a long time, but it won't explode. Now they explode on the charge if you leave them in the charger for a long period of time without checking on them. It probably explode then. But this would come with a 500 milliamp fuse, 1000 volt AC/DC. So I'm not gonna open it up on the inside, but this have a metal thread in there. So it's, you know, I think this is pretty decent, y'all. This is pretty decent, except for the leads, but they okay because it was latching when I was doing the continuity test. They were performing pretty well. So I'm gonna rate this. I'm gonna go as far as saying scale of 1 to 10. I'm gonna give it a 8, maybe 8.5. I like it. If you guys have any comments on it, leave them. And guys, hit that subscribe button. If you're viewing the channel, man, go and hit the subscribe button and hit that bell so you can receive notifications for my upcoming videos. Leave a comment, share the video. With that being said, man, you guys take care. And there's always more to come. I have more videos coming. So until next time, peace out. Take care.